5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, this is a monologue for myself. This time I won't allow any dishonest scumbag. If you're dishonest, I'm going to call you a scumbag who has been coming here, and I will not allow any discussion dialogue here with dishonest people coming here, disregarding everything as it is. I'm already worried. No one cares about us, ex-Muslims, the true ex-Muslims. And I have come here because I'm after the truth. If you are not after the truth, oh yes, you have the right to defend your religion. If you want to do it in a dishonest manner and not an honest manner, learning here as I go on, and test me and try to show that I don't have this much knowledge. Yes, I forgot. I forgot that Solomon is from here in the Bible. It says he became the king of Israel. Okay, so if you want to be like this, testing me and showing that I don't have knowledge, but crippled, if you want to show that because she can't walk properly or because her head, she's got schizophrenia, right? Or because she's got cancer, and not, I didn't say this, but I haven't gone to the doctor. I feel it's cancer. I haven't checked myself. That they can't work, they can't do anything, we can't trust them. We are challenged. If you want to be a scumbag like that, you cannot come here. I will not allow you. You have to learn to come here and honestly say things and ask. Okay? Your prophet also, he's made mistakes, forgetting that he has to follow the commands of Allah himself while giving to the believers. In Surah Tahrim, going to please his wife, sorry, that's a bad prophet. And Sunnis say that prophet was infallible in certain ways, but fallible in certain other ways, making mistakes in his personal lives and all this, and then he was corrected by God. Even in Surah Abasa, he frowned at a blind man and all this nonsense that goes on. And please don't come here telling me how Queen Sheba, what she did, and I agree to what you're saying here. No, I'm agreeing to what the Quran ayats are saying, but that doesn't mean that I agree to actually agree to it. What the Quran ayats are saying, praising Queen Sheba for giving up her kingdom, giving up the worship of the sun god, and first submitting to Solomon, and then with Solomon submitting to the will of Allah. And Solomon was her male, so it's a male-dominated religion, Abrahamic religion. This also, even Islam is a male-dominated, in fact, even more so now. At least the Christians have made some changes, reforms in their religion. Islam, if these Muslims come here with their dishonest ways, telling me that I should look at Queen Sheba and ignoring that this ayat of striking a woman to discipline her, ignoring that a daughter gets half of the inheritance against against the son, her brother, ignoring all those points where the women are two women are equal to one man in witness under some certain circumstances, and that they have to be covered, and the women of the prophet have to go inside, inside their houses, stay there. Ignoring all those things, and about talaq, also divorce Only a man can give a woman a divorce. A woman, when she asks for a divorce, that is called khula, I think, in our Shia religion. And what happens is she loses all her meher, her bridal, her, the Hindu, or the English word for it. She loses everything if the husband gives her the divorce. If the husband doesn't give her a divorce, then she has to just live with the husband. Ignoring many such things about Islam that women, and she's your kid. Go into her as much as you like, whenever you wish. So don't come here with your nonsense, dishonesty. Triggering that out, and maybe it is in your interest, Palestine, free Palestine, and also Pakistani Muslims, and maybe a Pakistani religious scholar is getting money from your Arab oil world. It's in your interest. Anyways, but my Shia religious scholars, my former religion, they don't get this kind of a thing from the Arabs, rich Arab countries, any money. They live a simple life. Like Tabatabai Hakim al-Hakim and Sayyid Khoi in Iraq. Okay, so as much as I tell these Muslims, but they won't, and who cares? Because I was looking at the refugees leaving the country, right? When it's really serious, when the persecution comes to, my mental health gets deteriorated as I see dishonest Muslims coming here, and the way they tell me and put words in my mouth, enough is enough now. Okay? I will not be calm. You can afford to be calm, because maybe I want to know where you are in Saudi Arabia or wherever you may be working hard. We are at the mercy of Pakistanis here, which I regret. I can't drive the car. I can't do my work. So I'm at the mercy of taxi drivers and Pakistani. And it's, I feel very, very bad. So it all comes when I wanted to leave Pakistan and take refuge somewhere else. I didn't want to leave Pakistan, but my Portuguese friend was telling me to leave Pakistan for your own good and come here. And I was like, no, I can't. And as stupid as I am, so women are like, what is this? Men can go into them whenever they wish. Who's going to deny this? Really? Scam Union says, hello, Pakistani people are lovely. Have you lived in Pakistan? Have you lived in Pakistan? Indian Hindus are also lovely. Kashmiri Hindus are also lovely. Have you lived in Pakistan? Do you know how many people died if they didn't give their mobile? You know what kind of a mobile they used to keep in Pakistan? Huh? They used to kill us like toys, they kill. If you don't hand in your mobile to them, sorry. Huh? Have you lived in Pakistan? Tell me this. Tell me. Have you lived in Pakistan? Have you seen pregnant women being on the street? I've seen them with babes in their arms, begging. Have you been outside Askari apartments, the submarine roundabout, going to Ghizri? Before that, Yeah, we should love everybody. No, no, that's not the case, loving everybody. Your prophet didn't say, your Quran doesn't say loving everybody. Your Quran says not to love your family members if they choose disbelief from belief. What the hell are you talking about here, you dishonest scumbag? Have you loved Indians? Did Pakistanis ever love Hindus? Tell me, when did they love Hindus? And have you been? Love everybody is not, you're going out of the bloody context again. You don't know how to stick to reason logic. You Pakistani lover, unjust, criminal, corrupted man. That's why I want to know who I'm talking to. Who am I talking to? Are you from Saudi Arabia? Are you from UAE? Are you from Dubai? Huh? Or Sharjah, or where are you from? Tell me, where are you from? Are you from United Arab Emirates? Are they sending you here? What about Indians? Hindus? Do you love them too? Tell me, who am I talking to? Doesn't you claim your message is that of love? No. No, my message is of truth and caring. That is not the point, you scumbag. That's not the point, you Pakistani scumbag, you dishonest criminal. According to your own religion, I'm talking according to your religion, Islam. You have given us no freedom. You have taken the freedom away. You dishonest man, you kill Shias in Pakistan, you wicked, corrupted. I was talking about Shehbaz Qalandar to a friend. I said, I'll be okay. Who has given you Pakistanis the right not to tell us, not to even talk about saints like Shehbaz Qalandar, because we worship them? Huh? No, my message here is that I've come for the truth, not dishonest liars like you. Pakistanis who have sucked our bloods and killed our people, Shias. Spreading hatred against Shias, false rumors, accusations. How can Pakistani people be lovely? Because you are a Pakistani rapist. You know what happens in Sadr to us? We get touched, molested. Have you ever been to Sadr, Pakistan, in Karachi? Huh? Have you been to Zainab Market? No, sorry. Bori Bazaar in Sadr. Have you ever been there? My mother used to wear a full burqa, was in a rickshaw when I was small. Some man touching her when she's sitting in the rickshaw and there's a traffic, so we had stopped. There was a lot of traffic. Rio Cinema there, Sadr. Have you ever been there? Pakistani people are dirty rapists. Of course, there are bad apples among every people. No, no. I never saw someone touching me in Britain. Never experienced that kind of a thing. How come in London there were no dirty people? Like that. Pickpocketers, but if you're going to talk about pickpocketers, but no one touched me, even the pickpocketer I didn't see touching me. When she stole my wallet. I could go to the police and complain I got my wallet back without back. They called, they called from Oxford Street to my college because they found my college card in my um, wallet and all this. Such organized people. No, if you're going to say that all five fingers are not the same, well, I wonder you cut the fingers out, but you are the middle finger then. You're always, you Pakistanis are always showing the middle finger to people, your men. The scumbags, you know what they do? They stand or walking, they're scratching their balls. How many people do you see doing that? In America or somewhere, wherever you are, how many men do you see scratching their balls, standing there? When they're staring at you, it feels like they're raping you. Huh? Wow, I didn't know about that. Sorry if that happened to you. Oh, ho, ho. You don't know much what has happened to me, it seems. You are very ignorant and you're just passing comments like you know everything. So why are you saying Pakistani people are lovely? Huh? Live in Pakistan. Have you lived in Pakistan? I asked you a question. If you are an Arab in Saudi Arabia or somewhere and you go to Pakistan, of course they'll be like, Sheikh Saab, Arabaya, Arabaya. Of course. So maybe you are living in some fantasy world of yours. If you wear a kandura and if you're an Arab and if you talk in Arabic, in front of you, the Pakistanis dare not say anything to you. Right? That way, you go to up north, they'll, Sheikh Sabaya, Arabaya. They'll be very nice with you. Don't worry about that. That's why I objected to Khalid Ameri's video going up north. I left his Facebook. I left him then. Khalid Ameri, our UAE. He went to Pakistan and said, Pakistani people, they're so good and this, such like a good host, right? I left his Facebook page. Go check Khalid Ameri. I think it's Khalid Ameri, a UAE. Because I'm protesting against Pakistan and I've banned Pakistan. I put that hashtag ban Pakistan. Pakistanis are banned. Now, some Arabs in my community, I know that they've married Pakistanis. They even married my mother who's Pakistani, but were Khoja Sindhis. And some have married even Punjabi Pakistanis. Even my father's friend from Emirates Airline, Emirati, married a Pakistani. I have a hashtag. Some time ago, I was following a Afghanistani lady. I don't know I forgot what was her name? She has changed her name to a Hindu name. And what I did was Dr. Fawzia, right? So we all put one time when Pakistan was doing something terrible, we all put ban Pakistan hashtag. Let me just check your channel. I don't even know who I'm talking to here. This is the problem. And I know you will be coming here, Pakistani covert narcissist. scumbag, murderer of Pearl, Daniel Pearl, butcherers. You invite people to your country, you have not given them that security. I don't care. America may have many shootings and this going on, whatever. Look to your place. Look to your country where you have lived. With America, I have a personal problem, a Karachi American School problem case that I've put on Facebook. Don't worry about that. Where even this Army Nawabi said to me that this one here has, why America can just destroy me and maybe this idiot, some idiot here, he's telling me. So you all ex-Muslim, Abdullah Samir with the Army Nawabi and Haris Sultan against Hindus, right? Very good person. But when he did this, I was like looking, what is he doing? No ex-Muslim got up for me. This means they were all fake. Humanists, they are not. No ex-Muslim got up for me. He has uploaded a video about a girl, hijabi Muslim girl, having problems just listening to music. She was having a hard time. Abdullah Samir, now he's called a friendly ex-Muslim on YouTube. But about me, no ex-Muslim got up against Army Nawabi. That she's been called an idiot, I had to get up for myself. Some idiot here is obsessed with United States of America. Telling us that about the regime, the president of Iran, against that Army Nawabi. And so Hindus' case, like I was worried even for Hindus, for Army Nawabi, I was like, I hope they don't kill him. They deleted his Twitter account and all this. So there's I've seen in my grievances in my life that there's prejudice. Principle had prejudice. You see, some of us go for the beautiful face, pretty face, and giving more preference to her son's friends, like my friend, who was my friend at that time. Now I've also left her, cut off. When I got insane, she became friends with Ali Tim, who is like a Ziad, my principal's son. You see how we have this preference, because they're Sunni Muslims and all this, right? And I was told that about a certain thing that if, like, suppose if I think that the principal, who would she choose for a son? It would, of course, be a Sunni Muslim girl, right? And a beautiful, like, she has the eye for beauty. And now I've got scars. They've given me these bad things, my mouth and all this. Of course, principal is after beauty and all this. Was. I don't know whether she's now gone or what. I never complained to her. Uf nahi kiya. I never did fight to her when she told me after graduation that I'm a burden to her. When I have never, she asked me not to come to her home for the walks. I stopped going without saying fi to her. I invited her, gave her open invitation. Guess what? She turns up at her son's friend's celebration. Her whole family is turning up there. And also, of course, then I see that these prejudices and biases you Muslims have, you know, as people, as persons, personal, we all have it. So you're going to be on a lookout for yourselves. Self-interest. Self-interest comes first. No one is here for the truth. Everyone, like, play gracefully so you don't hurt anyone, diplomatically talk. Okay, prudence, like my friend didn't use prudence, so she was like, I went to Ali with Ali Tim to the principal's house and this, and they will be welcome there. But I never used her son. And of course, now who will she choose? She will choose this one. Because, she thinks, because they like the straight hair and big eyes and a little bit this and that. I never thought this friend was beautiful in O level. When my aunt said her eyes are good, I was like shocked, but I kept myself quite polite and I was like, yeah, really, yeah. My uncle's wife came from Dubai. So she looked at, but I never thought, and I sincerely never thought she was beautiful, not even her eyes. Peaky like I felt. So you see, you people have your prejudices and preferences and all this. And then you tell others that those who have loved you truly, that you are a burden. I never did fight. I never asked her. I never pleaded with her, please come to my house, please come to my house. And there I was willing to give my life for her. And not because I didn't want her to feel guilty that if I commit suicide, she finds out. She will feel guilty. So you have taken our freedom away from us, freedom to choose. You Muslims have taken that away from us because of this Islam. And don't come here with your dishonest ways. I know I've seen life very closely, and I've seen you people very closely. How you mistreat the ones, sincere ones who love you. But you go for the glitter and gold and the outward beauty, or in your eyes, she might be beautiful. And she's got it going for her, and she came to Dubai, and so the principal and her son and all this. Like, I know you Sunnis at times, very worldly and all this. You can't be martyrs because you don't have an inch of this thing for Imam Hussein's followers. You never had it in your heart. You are cold-blooded murderers, cold-blooded people. Against Imam Hussein's followers. I mean, forget Imam Ali's followers, Shias, but Imam Hussein. I mean, the things you have said in Pakistan against the Shias. You are cold-hearted people who don't understand why we do the Azadari, why the Shias do the Azadari. So don't give me this nonsense here. Go to Pakistan and see those poor Hindus being raped recently. I mean, if I show you, you come back again with your nonsense and I'm going to time you out now for 24 hours. And this is a monologue, and I don't have the health now to give answers to a person, scumbag like you, contemptible person. Okay, so now a little bit on this. I found this Solomon flew on a white eagle. I wonder, I read it in the Bible, I don't know, Kings or some place. Now they're saying this is not from the Bible. It's let's go to this. Where did I save it? This website. So let me just finish this before these Pakistanis or Arab Muslims come and give us lies here. Dishonest people. I'm here for the truth. And the truth can hurt. So someone there on Facebook, a Pakistani said, if you don't like Pakistan, leave Pakistan. The truth hurts that we are this and that. He was from this band, from Junaid Jamshed's band, I think. Vital Signs or something. I was told here, don't go to Pakistan. It's not a place for human beings to live. Huh. But I don't even want to stay in the Muslim world because I'm a truth seeker, and what I've seen the Muslims doing here, maybe you are sent by UAE or Saudi Arabia or that. And then what you do is the latest news that Palestine is, what do you call it? Yeah, free Palestine, meaning get the Israelis out. This is what you Arab Muslims will in the end do to us. All. Ex-Muslims also. So, what talk by the Saudis? What talk? So if you don't, and of course I'm worried for my life. And when I look at American or Westerner, they say, no, protect your lives. Where Hindu told me to protect my ID, not give but I have a personal case here. So I give names out and everything. There's still some Christians who are doing this against Islam, showing the truth, and they can't give the true names because they say that our families are in the Middle East and they'll be harassed, or God knows what will happen to them by you Muslims. So don't lie, don't hide. एक इंडियन को ऐसे रेप करके कन्वर्ट किया है, sorry, no copyrights infringement intended, raped and forced conversions. Now Pakistan is going through this kind of raping, forced conversions. I got an email to sign or help out. So I shared that email in Pakistan. So you can put your head in the sand and say, Pakistanis are so lovely. But these victims of rape and all this, you're not looking at this. You are just concerned about your own personal nonsense, free Palestine. Where are the people Pakistani lovely? Hindu teen allegedly kidnapped in Pakistan, converted to Islam, and married off by tutor. Come here, you scumbag. ह्यूमन राइट्स की ऐसी की तैसी कर दी है पाकिस्तान में, माँ बहनों की ऐसी की तैसी कर दी है, माँ बहनों की ऐसी की तैसी कर दी है. माँ बहनों को तो, हिंदुओं के माँ बहनों को तो छोड़ो. UK hits Pakistani with sanctions over forced conversions of Hindus. Very good. Thank God. UK has gone up. I want to go to UK as a refugee because I would be unwelcome. I always feel like there are Muslims dominating me here, coming here, testing me. बहुत हरामी क्रूल मुस्लिम्स हैं. और साइड लिया है जैसे उधर देसी चैट पे I felt और ये इरफान जो साइमा पीर का वो साइड ले रहा था. Now, what did I say wrong? What kind of a thing did I said, what? Look at, I can't. So thank God UK has sanctioned Pakistan. Another thing is that, what was it, Pakistan? Who was it? Music. So I found out music is haram. I know that music is haram in Shia Islam, but I wanted to find out music is haram. Is music haram? Like, you're Muslims, Saima Peer and all. Music is haram in Islam. She's got that God knows who Mamu, Sheikhu Mama or what. But one time she was complaining against him about his 2 marriages. You know, Leila, he's got both of his wives in one house, living in one house. That's sick. That's like this. And then when it came to go to the religion thing, later on, much later, so your double standards, huh? Your contradictions. Then you're saying, oh, you know, my Sheikhu Mama on email or Messenger, Facebook Messenger. You can ask about the jalbab from his wife, and my Sheikhu Mama goes to these. He's a different Muslim, right? I saw that he's a different Muslim. God knows what kind of a Muslim he is and how he interprets. No, for the interpretation of the Quran ayahs, go to my Sheikhu Mama. I said, no, thank you. I have my Shia interpretations. First, I should look into that. Why should I go? She wanted an upper hand with me. When she saw I was winning the case, she started to put me down and show off that she knows Sheikhu Mama. I knew Allama Rashid Turabi. Would we go around saying, I knew Allama Rashid Turabi? Would I go around telling her mother or her that Allama Rashid Turabi, the genius of Indo-Pak? No, she's born and knows, God knows, Sheikhu Mamu has come. She's younger than me. Music is haram. My father used to take me to Allama Rashid Turabi's majlises when I was so small. I have learned Abu Talib, love for, I loved Abu Talib, Imam Ali's son, father, so much. And I heard the Sunnis, rest of the Shia say he was a kafir. He died a kafir. Music is haram in Islam. I sent kind of that, what the music, there's Imam al-Ghazali reported, Hanafi, what do the Hanafis say? Okay. So I know of an hadith which says that Aisha was watching and Prophet Muhammad, I think, picked her up. She was watching trying to listen to this music outside her window house, and then Prophet Muhammad lifted her so that she could even look at the ones who were singing and all this outside her house. So I wanted to know what the Sunnis also think, or whether they take that hadith that Prophet Muhammad lifted Aisha. Anyways, I found one that here why music is haram in certain Sunni schools of thought. And so I sent the email to my friends that Irfan, whoever he was, started. I was like, oh, Saima Peer has, because I forwarded to many people, carbon copy, this, that. God knows how I've forgotten how we used to send emails. I don't do that anymore very much often. So Saima Peer sent me the reply. I thought she had replied to all the email addresses I've forwarded or sent it to. Not forward. I took it from the article online on a website and I put it there all together and I said music is haram in Islam. And I sent it to all my email list of email. She sends me back. I didn't know at that time that she may have only replied to me. Or did it go to every one of the people that I sent this on their address? My list of email. This is junk. So I said, I was not well at that time, right? It was year 2000. So I said, so I got very angry. So then Irfan, who I found on MSN Messenger through someone, started saying, oh, that poor girl. He doesn't see that she sent me that this is junk. But he's sympathizing, having pity for Saima Peer. You don't read your own hadiths. I don't know, some hadiths that a girl was humming a tune and Prophet Muhammad really enjoyed it and encouraged. This means that implies. Sometimes you take the implications of hadiths even. Sometimes Quran, no implications. Nothing is implied. Take it face value. Such dishonesty and prejudice and bias you have, and you have double standards, and you are a hypocrite. You have hypocrisy. You have dishonesty to no level. If Pakistanis were, and all fingers are not the same, right? That's what a Pakistani told me here. And one came here and said, all 5 fingers are not the same. Then why is UK now put a sanction on Pakistan? Huh? Which you don't care. You're like free Palestine, free Kashmir. I've seen the prejudice in you people. You lie through your teeth. You want to hide your shortcomings, blaming it on America, blaming it on someone else, blame it on Shias, blame it on others. And someone like Atif Malik said, oh, why blow our own trumpet? Then why blow the trumpet of others? Huh? Why criticize Israel? Why criticize Hindus? Why criticize America? Blow the trumpet? They're human rights problems. You think I'm a lawyer just like that? Or I'm a human being just like I don't talk about the human rights violations going on in Pakistan, where I lived for most of my life? Blow our own trumpet. You know what hypocrisy does to the people? You see, you're sitting in, you don't care. You haven't even seen last night when I went insane due to my religion, how deeply it cut through. And how it made me react and how insane I was going. But you see the Britishers attacking hijabis. And that creates cause. Of course, yes, human rights, that's terrible, right? in UK. So Lauren Booth has done hijab. She's doing her best to tell her Britishers not to fall into this racist thing, or that harm a Muslim or snatch a hijabi's hijab. There are people working, doing this. We didn't see anyone working in Pakistan. I don't know where it was all going. The waters have reached our heads. Blow our own trumpet. Human rights violations. And if you come here again before 24 hours, someone is trying to control my, just a minute, I have to check if this thing is something, so I have to put myself, stop this live, pause my live stream. Okay. So, the thing is, I'm here somewhere, and I need to get out of this place because I don't want to be at the mercy of Pakistanis helping, because it's my health. And Muslims like these come here, it has an adverse effect on me. But you won't see, you see, you people only see what what is shown outside. Like कहते हैं ना कि तारा टूटे सबको कोई देखे, दिल टूटे कोई ना देखे. So Muslims doing bad things to Muslims, and the effect is still, like when I read now, again it got to me. I don't know whether they are trying, the demons are trying to aggravate my pain to make me go insane or what. But through my religious, through my own, like, oh my God, they've lied so much, this is terrible. The Shia imams, you know, I could have lost my mind. I don't know who. If I try to kill myself, someone stops me here, force. Maybe they want to see me suffer. I said, let me hit myself. They won't allow me to hit myself with a hanger. They stopped me. So who's controlling me? I don't know. I really wanted to hit myself with a hanger. How could you go to the principal's place? You need a good beating, right? Recently, I remember that after the imam thing, it's gone to somewhere else, and the principal saying you are a burden, and so that got my head. I slept, but I woken up saying, will you ever go to the principal's place? I managed to get the hanger, and I was about to hit myself, and I kept trying until my energy, they stopped my hand, my arm from hitting myself with a hanger. Because whenever you need to be hit. So I told the controller, invisible force, why are you not letting me hit myself? What a fool I have been in life, or how much life has made a fool out of me. It's good to have a beating. So they were like, they stopped my hand, they stopped my arm, and I don't have that much energy to fight it. So I managed to, they made me go, keep the hanger back, put the pants on the hanger. You see, they're not allowing me to beat myself. Hosh mein aao. Come to your senses. Like, hit yourself. Like, really get it. So that you will never go to the principal. Anyways, she must be now passed away. I don't know. So they're not allowed. Because I think that punishment, I should hit myself. It lagega. But no, the punishments, I've done that before also. They have no effect on me. So when this person, my friend, became friends with indirectly the principal's son, I did try to hit my, like I was like, you're not going to the principal's house. And now that she goes, but it didn't work. Once I went, unfortunately. But then I was told not to come here. Afterwards, they called and said, don't come here. Principal is saying, your mommy is saying, send the driver to these things I'd made, and it's too late now. So anyways, but they'll accept their sons, their friends and all this because they're in life happening. Can be taken in Dubai, like she could work for the tourist company and take the principal sightseeing. They love that. But who cares about ex-Muslims and what hypocrisy and lies do when we find out that we've been lied to? Some people are sensitive, some people could die. Some Shias even, I was worried, because I can really get mentally ill, really lose my circuits. I'm very, because of my health and what they've done to me over the years. So no one really cares, to tell you the truth. Even seeking asylum, I was trying to find out, it's like when it gets very serious. Oh, I've posted that on my Facebook. Seeking as a, you see, when it gets serious, well, right now I cannot get up and seek asylum. Muslims like this coming here are aggravating my mental illness. So if you're bothered about only that in Afghanistan or in Pakistan, um, what did that Majid Nawaz say with Sam Harris? They had that, yes, it's like our women and all this in Islam, the way the people interpret the Quran or what hadith, I don't know. He's got his own way of saying it, whatever it is. Diplomatic or tactics, prudence. But what he can't see is someone who is doing this, seeing the truth, and could go crazy, completely lose her mind now. It's not halfway crazy. And that someone saved me here, I don't know who it is. Keeps on saving me, keeps on like completely my mind. Stop thinking about that. How deeply I was, like the sword or the spear went inside of me, through me, and how deeply it went, I cannot say. Recently, when I was doing about Surah Naba, ayat 33, and Surah Rahman, ayat 56, literally looking like, what is this? Shia side of it. So This person answered, love, love. I may be for love, but I don't know what love is. Sorry. What when I lose out, I think love is. I'm not here for love. I've contemplated, and I saw that I've been a fool in love. In London, I thought that love is never one-sided. When my Kuwaiti friend said, no, it is. And then recently I was saying, so I don't believe in love that much anymore. Sometimes I fall out. Sometimes I just dance like anything for Radha Rani. I get up. I say, wow, yeah, love can make you do this. The small, small sacrifices. Maybe the Shias will not take it seriously because we are dancing also and praising that Radha Rani taught us, that devotion, that love, that even amount of hard labor, discipline for discipline cannot bring you to do that. So I was telling Nash that I don't believe in, I believe that love is both sides. It can't be one side if it's true love. He told me, no, there's someone who loves me, but I don't love that girl. And she's like very nice and all this. So, but I don't love her. We're friends, but I don't love her that way. So I was like, no, true love cannot be true. It can't be a burden on another. Or you can't fulfill that love back. But then last night I remembered that my mother used to say that she loved her in-laws, but they didn't love her back. Right? They used to torture, mental torture. So I was like, yes, how stupid of me. When did I become so stupid believing in love? That love is two sides and not one side. My mother kept saying this and I forgot about it. So can you imagine being a burden? If you love someone, you know, so you put their wishes, desires before your desires. And you like to see them happy in their life, choosing what they have chosen to be happy, whether they make the right decision or wrong decision. But someone like Principal, she has made it. She's a fighter and a very strong person. Still, I was like, you know, whatever it is, she settled in her life. She was like 60 years old. So I wasn't settled. So I didn't think that I would become a burden on her. Right? Until she told me after graduation, after I had sent this letter to her that I can't give you that happiness, and maybe she wanted to tell me like, I'm not bothered about that. You are a burden on me to help me get out of this nonsense. And, you know, like, I have my occupation. So after not having even said fi to her or begged her, or, I mean, that means that my teacher that I loved truly loved me, who said that if I told her, who have you promised not to see me? If not God, I will kill that person. So she told me, Miss Asteria Disa, if you kill anyone, you will kill my God, because God is my strength. Now that, so if I kill anyone, I kill her strength, I kill her God. So that lady, she used to come to my birthdays. When I invited her for dinner, my family knew her. I never ever even please, Mrs. Munira Guza, please, Mummy, I'm using her name, Mrs. Munira Guza, can you please come to my house? Yeah, once when I went to London for studies and I came back on a vacation 1996, I had to, my friend's husband passed away. And then I went straight to her house later. No, I went a little bit later to her house, principal's house. So I told her, is it okay? Because I seen a death. And I was the loved ones. So I said, that's the only time in 1996, after having graduated from college. I said, would it be fine if I invited you out for your birthday? Would you come for dinner? Like, not to my house, but like to a restaurant. That's the only time I really invited her. Before that, after graduating from St. Joseph's College, she had told me on the phone that you are a bird. So, anyways, it didn't hurt me because at that time I was so, like, I'd had a miracle just a few years ago. I was like, let her say anything she likes. But Zahra, you don't say anything. Because the guilty feeling I'd left behind. Like when when someone tells you something bad against you, and you know you've tried your best, you just walk away, but not say a word. It's like the greatest consolation in my life that I would not be regretting walking away from her, leaving her to her big family, her own house, life, everything, her occupation. I should have walked away. But that day I was like, oh, can I still call you mommy then? And can I come over to give you the farewell pictures and all this? And she said, okay. And so there I go again. Right? So I should not have done that. And we don't go making others feel guilty or tell them. But then giving her the pictures, I should have retreated. Maybe I've made myself, no, I wouldn't say that. No, I don't think I've made myself a self-sacrificing goal. Oh, maybe I felt guilty for that letter I sent her. No, because I made the mistake of sending her that letter. She might have thought that I'm sending her that letter for her to call me back. आओ मुझे बहलाने जलता रहे परवाना. Feeling this because and all this. No, but love is. I don't believe in love anymore. I've fallen out of love thingy. Love is not the. And really, truly, my mother did love her in-laws, but they didn't love her back. It is one-sided. Love is one-sided. And I could not bring myself up to love someone who loved me if I didn't love them. But I told them we're friends, platonically, male and female. But please don't fall in love with me because this is my line. I know what I want and all this. So love is one-sided. But I would get a bit burdened, like someone telling me that they love me and I can't love them back the way they want me to love them back. But love in what sense? Like when it's one-sided, yeah, but then Nash was friends with this girl. They were good friends, and um, but the thing is that loving someone, but my mother, yeah, about my mother was that the in-laws were being hurting her at times, disturbing her, and torturing her mentally, mental torture. She was telling me that when before I was born, even when she got married, they used to mentally torture her. And even later on, I could see how they used to mentally torture. Like, we will take your kids away from you, and we'll make your husband get married again to another woman. And things like that. So, yeah, love is, I don't believe in love anymore. So, what I decided was unconditional love, maybe, in college. I said, if you have to love the principal, better you love her unconditionally. Unconditional love. Not something that you want that person should love you the way you want that person to love you. So I came to this. Either if you want to love this person, you can't have your way. Maybe she can be a evil woman. Then it's your response. Now you take the responsibility. But don't go in her house and start to burden her with your feelings and desires and Miss Allah, please, can you come to my house and this and that. So, what is the meaning of unconditional love? Or uh, keep it like that you don't get in her way, in her life, in any way, burden her in any way. Unconditional love is known as affection without any limitations or love without conditions. This time, yes. If even if she tells you, she slaps you on the face, she doesn't talk to you, she loves you, if she says, "Take me as your godmother." If we were Christians, why? You now take me as your godmother, even if when we are not Christians. So sometimes she was like that soda pop, like she gets all emotional. Even if she gets all emotional, just like, okay, I had to go and ask her. I had to go and tell her, Miss, if we were Christians, I would have. But I can't make her my. Even in Christianity, it's the parents who make the godmother, who decide who the godmother will be for the child. So I went up to her and I said, this I shouldn't have said, you see. And then she told me that if we don't have to be Christians. You can take me as your godmother. So here, I said, the next time when I saw her, she was acting weird. I felt it, so I had to go and ask her. I'm a person like that. And she was like, nothing is wrong. I said, Miss, is something troubling you? Or she said, nothing. So I was like, take it. Today she's like, you also open your heart. Keep the heart's door open. Let her come and enter when she wants to, and let her go when she wants to leave your heart. And I even told her not to. Like, so, सुनो एक कान से सुनो दूसरे कान से निकाल दो. Like, hear it from one ear and get it out from the other ear. But it was my first my fault that I asked her this. Actually, the signs and all were telling me that she's the one you have misunderstood the past one for, and she's the lady who, would give you, like she would really love you truly. And I was like, this is coming from God. Don't tell me heart. There was a time when I saw in Mr. Sa's eyes, oh, love for me, ocean of love, Mr. Sa's for me. So now you're telling me about this. So I had to test her in some ways. And when she would tell me something, I'd say, no, don't believe in it. Just let it go. Even okay, now she's a nice lady. But I don't think anything can happen. She can give you a cold shoulder, your family, one of your family members, someone can spread rumors against you and they know her. They can go to her and say, oh, she was doing this, false accusations on me. Principle can change. And you will not tell her that she was my family members lying to you, and let her choose how she wants. If she wants to one day, come up cold, give me a cold shoulder, because she's heard a false rumor against me. So you have to understand, right? And not that wouldn't be love if you impose anything of your wish or your desire now. This is how Mother Teresa left everything, and when the Dr. Fall left everything, Germany or our country, and left to help the leprosy people in Karachi. So I felt God had given me a miracle, and I'm going to be like, once you leave those desires, you sacrifice little by little, you reach a big sacrifice. And my friend is telling me, oh, but the desire is always there. Oh, and recently when I got sick and I came to Dubai and met her again, no, the desire becomes sublime, they say. So I don't know, I got zapped into this. And once I had to ask her, can I take you out for dinner on your birthday? She said, okay. And I said, what about your sisters? Would they like to come? So she said, you can go to them and ask them. This was in 1996. So when someone doesn't love you back, love, I feel that, yes, Nash was right, my Kuwaiti brother in Holborn College, London, that love is one-sided. And you start expecting, right? So maybe the desire should not have come back, because my desire for Mr. Sa, there were a little, there was this time, my relapse time, but I left Mr. Sa for good. So what is this true altruism? I could not believe that love in London. I don't know what happened to me. It was like a shutdown from what my mother used to say, that I loved my in-laws, but they didn't love me back. So what? Love is one-sided. Love can be one-sided. And this is the fear I had, that I should not ask if I love the principal, like a priest had told me about a mother story, the one who's possessive for her son or her daughter, and the one who truly loves her children unconditionally, unpossessive love. Why don't you love Miss? You say you love Miss Disa, but your love is like you want her, you need her, and like that. It shouldn't be like that. You are like a possessive mother. I went to a priest, I think a Christ, when he was a priest in Christ the King in Karachi. Miss Desai's, I think from Miss Desai, I went to their priest to talk to them, and he's giving me possessive mother case, like my love for Miss. Then you should leave her for her happiness. If Miss Desai doesn't want you in her life, then you must leave her. You are a possessive. You are possessive, right? Finally, I left her. So in Christianity, unconditional love is thought to be a part of four loves: affection, friendship, eros, and charity. In ethology or study, what is this unconditional love? It's unlike unconditional love, which represents a limitless and altruistic form of love. Conditional love is based upon conditions or expectations, of the lover being met and satisfied. For example, a child who gets good grades in school may receive approval from conditionally loving parents, but scolded or ignored if the child receives bad grades. In order for one who displays conditional love to give their love to another, their expectations must be met. Conditional love in some ways is a way for the lover to diminish the autonomy and relatedness necessary in creating or developing intrinsic motivation. Unconditional love, on the other hand, is able to encourage the autonomy and relatedness that leads to personal growth. Unconditional love should not be confused with unconditional dedication. Unconditional dedication or duty refers to an act of the will, irrespective of feeling. Example, a person may consider that they have a duty to stay with someone. Unconditional love is an act of the feelings irrespective of will. Unconditional love separates the individual from their behavior. However, the individual may exhibit behaviors that are unacceptable in a particular situation. Humanistic psychology. Okay, so what is the topic now here? We have, oh yes, our freedom to choose. So let's see how much we can't, after the truth I was and for the truth I'm here. Right? So this, sorry for my neurosis. You see, right to choose, right to choose, even though it could be bad for us. Let's see what the human rights have defined this as, or what Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Everyone has the right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. This includes freedom to change his religion or belief, and freedom. I don't know how they got this from. But you see, in Sunni Islam and even in Shia Islam, what it is for a Shia woman, a female, to leave her religion, what is the punishment? There are dissenting views from our ulamas and marjas, perhaps. But the main thing is to kill them, right? So Sunnis, I don't know. So if you are a Hanafi, or if you are Shafi, or if you are Hanbali, what is your school of thought? Or if you don't have a school of thought, What kind of do you believe in this hadith? But then there are those, whether they are Hanafis or Hanbalis or Shafis or Malikis, they believe in this. And we go out, the ex-Muslims, we could be killed, harassed, or even like some kind of discrimination happening against us. We could face. You know, like a Muslim, Pakistani Muslim here working, is quite good. I could be discriminated in a very covert, felt like made to feel. It's very subtle, like it could be very subtle. Like here you are, you're going into Hinduism, you're talking about Radharani, and you're sharing posts on Facebook about Radharani. But here is our Muslim Pakistani man, and he's working and he's very good in his behavior. Like this is what they could be giving me. How would I feel? Insecure, right? Emotional. If I start to feel oh yeah, the Pakistani man here, he's very nice, he's hardworking, he does my work where I can't go, he goes, right? So I kind of feel like emotionally insecure in this, right? And then they send people here also coming, Pakistanis or Arabs coming here because Palestinian or I don't know who he is, this Muslim scammer union. Our rights, freedom to choose religion. What do the Shia say? Now, when will you start to interpret the Quran that you don't have to Shia apostasy? Shia. Let's see what happens. The Sharia. Okay, which Sharia? Shia jurisprudence. Can I go to JS? No, the Sharia mandates the execution of apostates, spewing insults and denigrating the sacred entities make it lawful to kill such a person. Like let's say if like that. Like I say वो दाग movie Dilip Kumar, you फेंक दो अलम. Throw them. Throw these alams out. And just ये बुत फेंक दो ये भगवान. Like in Dark movie, Dilip Kumar, Indian movie. Wait a minute. No. It's like even if you say anything against Prophet Muhammad, you can be killed. Against Islam, you can be killed. In Shia Islam, if you are a Shia, let me show you. Now, please don't tell me this is Wikipedia and this is junk. So why has Islam taken Fetri and national apostates? Fitri or Fetri? Okay. Among Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini and others in Joffrey's fiqh, a distinction is made between Fitri or innate apostates who grew up Muslims and remain Muslim after puberty until converting to another religion, and national apostates. Essentially, people who grew up non-Muslim and converted to Islam, national apostates, are given a chance to repent. Non-Muslim? Oh, okay. Non-Muslim and converted to Islam. National apostates are given a chance to repent, but innate apostates are not. This is the thing. Contemporary issues of defining about. Then now we've got in the 19th, 20th, and 21st century issues affecting Sharia on apostasy. Baha'is include modern norms of freedom of religion. The status of members of Baha'i considered unbeliever apostates in Iran and Ahmadi faiths considered apostates from Islam in Pakistan and elsewhere, those who refuse to judge or be judged according to the Sharia. And more recently, the status of Muslims, Muslim authorities, Muslim authorities and governments that do not implement classical Sharia law in its completeness. Punishment. There are differences of opinion among Islamic scholars. Apostasy was punishable by death and also by civil liabilities, such as seizure of property, children, annulment of marriage, loss of inheritance rights. All this. I'm very tired now. Traditional Sunni and Shia Islamic jurisprudence, fiqh, and their respective schools, madhahib, agree on some issues that male apostates should be executed. This is classical Islamic jurisprudence. And traditional Sunni and Shia Islamic jurisprudence. And that most but not all perpetrators should not be given a chance to repent. Among the excluded are those who practice magic, treacherous heretics, and recidivists. They disagree on issues such as whether women can be executed, whether apostasy. So, I don't know. Maybe they've got me house arrested. Jafri or Imami school, male apostates must be executed, while female apostates must be held in solitary confinement. You see, that's why our brothers are not coming until they repent and return to Islam. I don't know you. God knows what this is. So the thing is that now you've put so many, you've killed, salted. Oh, that's why I can't go out. My health, I can't go to a supermarket. Maybe they've got me solitary confined. Says that Muslims